Thank you, Jeff, and you folks know you can't get by without a little of my preaching before I do the introduction. The original 1796 Tennessee Constitution in Article 10, Section 4 says, "The Declaration of Rights hereto annexed is declared to be a part of the Constitution of this state and shall never be violated on any pretense whatever. And to guard against transgressions of the high powers that we have delegated, we declare that everything contained in the Bill of Rights is accepted out of the general powers of government and shall forever remain inviolate." So what did the General Assembly do when they first got in after 1796? They started taking it apart. Does that make sense? The oath of the legislature at that time was codified in Article 9, Section 2, that each member of the House of the Senate and the House of Representatives shall, before they proceed to business, take an oath or affirmation to support the Constitution of this state, and also the following oath: "I solemnly swear or affirm that as a member of this General Assembly, I will in all appointments vote without favor, affection, partiality, or prejudice. And I will not propose or assent to any bill, vote, or resolution which shall appear to me injurious to the people's ability to enjoy the rights and privileges codified in that document." The Second Amendment analog to the Tennessee Constitution in 1796 said that the free men of this state have the right to keep and to bear arms for their common defense. Article 11 of the Declaration of Rights is our Declaration of Rights in Tennessee. Why, if in fact the General Assembly is told they can't do anything that would deny us the ability to enjoy the rights that we've written down that are enumerated in that Constitution, that they would be able to take away from us, but yet it's a crime in Tennessee to carry a firearm? 39-17-1307A1 says it's an offense to carry a firearm or a club with the intent to go armed. We had a constitutional amendment this year that I brought forward. Jay Reedy had it in the House and John Stevens in the Senate. And when I presented it in testimony at the Senate Judiciary Committee, the chairman of that committee said, "I don't, over the course of regular activity, ever vote to do away with the constitutional edict that we have. However, Mr. Archie makes a compelling argument that what we have on our books is a Jim Crow law. And so therefore, we're not actually doing something to our Constitution. We're correcting what happened in 1870 when the Democrats in charge of the General Assembly changed the right to carry a firearm to a crime." It's still on our books, folks. We need this next year for each and every one of you to get in touch with your elected representatives under Article 1 now. They've changed it, Article 1, Section 23. It is your duty to instruct your elected representatives. So I want you to call your senator and your congressman, your House member, and tell them that you expect them to vote yes on the constitutional amendment. The Senate last year, when we carried it through, every Republican senator voted for that. It was engrossed and sent to the House. It was killed in Finance Committee by the House. They didn't even give it a chance to come up for a vote. The way it works in Tennessee, a constitutional amendment can only be brought in the years of a gubernatorial election. We had it ready to go this last year, and if it had gone, it could have passed again and would have been ready to go on in 2026, but now we have to wait to 2030. I'm 70 years old, and I'm on a scratch and claw to make sure that I live long enough to see that happen, because it is absolutely necessary.